So that's a wrap for the Federal Parliament for 2024. Last week was the last sitting week, and it was a mad rush to the finish line with much expectation, much debate about whether Parliament will return next year, of course, all in the context of when's the federal election going to be? Will it be in mid-May like people had previously expected, or will it come earlier into March, in which case Parliament won't sit again? Of course, there was the usual shoveling through of a whole range of bills and some mad chaos last Thursday to try and get the final bills through. One of those was the nature positive reforms, which unfortunately didn't get through. We know that the EPBC is a major challenge and headache for the renewable energy industry. We were desperately hoping the nature positive reforms would get through and we could take the first and important step to reforming environment and planning laws as they apply to this country. We know from our CEO forum a month ago or so in Canberra, where we had a survey of CEOs, around 120 CEOs of the industry, that environment and planning reform is one of the big challenges and issues facing the sector. But we'll persevere and hope for EPBC reform sooner rather than later. Of course, one of the other key challenges we know as a sector is grid connection. The CEOs told us that a month ago in Canberra. We've been doing a lot of reflection and now planning for the next phase of the connection reform initiative in partnership with AEMO, work with many parts of the sector, and particularly with a focus now on electricity networks and the role they play in the connection process. All critically important reforms, all important for the industry's future. But for now, we also reorient and focus on the federal election. We're working hard on a campaign with much stronger government and political engagement, really focused on building the strong narrative for our sector, telling our positive story through the media, engaging the public, engaging politically, telling our story, defending our sector, and make sure that the clean energy future and the strong support for it continues far into the future, including into the next term of government. Look forward to talking to you more about that and working together to put the best foot forward for our industry.